Having this kind of demonstration on the Capitol is very important. It certainly sends a message. And, you know, part of what we have to do is just educate people about what's going on. Because, of course, Azerbaijan still says publicly that there's no blockade, which is absurd. And, you know, so I think it's really important to explain the facts of what's actually happening. And we know that what's happening is very detrimental. Almost nothing is getting through to Artsakh, right? With the Lachin corridor blockaded and essentially closed, the problem in terms of food and medicine, I worry particularly about the medicine and the healthcare, is really grave. And it certainly isn't getting any better from day to day. So one of the things that we've done with the Armenia Caucus is to meet with the State Department and try to put as much pressure as possible on them to basically pressure Azerbaijan to stop the blockade. And I think you know that Secretary Blinken had that meeting or phone call with Aliyev the other day, and they really are trying very hard. I spoke to the new ambassador today who's about to go over to Armenia, I think in just another week or so, and she understands the gravity of the situation and how much the United States can hopefully make a difference in trying to end this blockade. I don't have to tell you that we know what's really going on. We know that Aliyev wants all the Armenians out of Artsakh. We know that it is a form of genocide. There's no question about it. We know that all the excuses that are being used about, you know, environmentalists and other things are just a lot of nonsense. And we know it's also being used as a way of trying to influence the final peace settlement, right? In other words, what Aliyev is doing, what Azerbaijan is doing, is basically saying, well, let's negotiate a peace, but not a peace that keeps Artsakh Armenian. We cannot have any peace as long as there's a threat to the people of Artsakh. Artsakh is Armenian. Artsakh must remain Armenian. That's the bottom line. And lifting the blockade on the Lachin corridor is crucial to any possible peace settlement that we would ultimately like to see. So please, just keep up what you're doing. I don't, you know, Arm, I don't remember actually being able to do these kinds of demonstrations here today. This is a new thing, but you should definitely keep doing it.
Absolutely.
Can I say one more thing? One more, I know this is not maybe the time, but I remember one time when you were demonstrating across from the Willard Hotel, right?
Yeah.
The Willard Hotel. They're young people, so they don't remember this. And the ANC was demonstrating across from the Willard Hotel, and they had these drums, like oil drums, and basically were saying, you know, no blood for oil.
That's right.
Something like that.
Yeah.
And it was at a time when Aliyev, was it the father, I guess, of the current president, was inside at the Willard Hotel having a big banquet or whatever, and I was outside with the microphone, you know, participating in a demonstration just like this. And then we read about 5 or 10 or 20 years later that someone wrote a book, like a British journalist, and was talking about how aggravated Aliyev was by the fact that the Armenians were demonstrating across the street where he was having this big party. So they get the message. That's my point. They get the message. When Armenians are demonstrating and pointing out what's bad about Azerbaijan and Turkey, they get the message. So you have to keep doing it. And thank you so much for being here today. Thank you.